What's up, guys? It's your coach Dave here, and I want to do this video tonight and quickly come on here because I've been getting a lot of people asking me on how I use Evernote to organize my business as a Beachbody coach, and how I used Evernote, to be honest, used Evernote to turn my business into something that was kind of like a hobby and build it and be super organized to create a six-figure income and lead just an amazing team. And I can tell you that in today's age, we are just so busy, right? Like we're constantly running from place to place to place. And the thing is that when you have only a little bit of time, the thing that I teach to our team and my team is that if you only have a little bit of time, you have to be very, very efficient with your time. And if you find that you're answering the same questions over and over to people, meaning with the same answers, you're getting the same questions, it's probably a time where you need to save what that answer is somewhere, but somewhere where it's searchable, somewhere where it's organized. I mean, right now, how often, because we've had so many coaches that had this happen, literally, you have sticky notes on your computer, you're doing some stuff in your phone, you have some stuff on your tablet, some stuff on your desktop, stuff on paper and pen. You look at your desk, there's papers everywhere, right? And you're just so disorganized. And I'm here to tell you that you are losing business each and every day if you are not organized. So my challenge to you after you guys watch this video is, and I'm going to share how I do my Evernote, because a coach said to me, David, your Evernote is like literally worth gold if you were to have access to that. So I'm just going to share it with you guys and let you guys see what I'm doing. But what my challenge, my call to action for you guys when you finish this video is, whether it's Evernote or whatever it is, stop what you're doing and get yourself organized. All right. If you have stuff in 4 different places, like so many people do, stop and get it in one place. If you're a paper and pen person, then get it on paper and pen. If you want to use Evernote after I show you, do Evernote, but don't continue to talk to more people. Don't continue to have more conversations and just let it spiral out of control with the snowball effect on what exactly it is that you're trying to do, which is get organized, right? So you have to be organized. All right. So let me share with you my secrets on how I use Evernote. So number one, guys, the great thing with Evernote is that it's free, unless you need to get the plan where you need out of storage. And I can tell you right now, I have a ton of stuff and I still don't pay for anything. And B, is it wirelessly through your phone. So if you have it on your computer and your phone, it constantly updates on your phone as well as on the computer. So on my phone, if I was to share my screen right now and show you guys on my phone, let me put that on. I'm going to show you guys here. So right here on my phone, I have Evernote. You can see right there, it's the second row down. It says Evernote. So I have every single thing here in my phone. And anytime I update something on my phone, okay, anytime I up something on my phone, it automatically does it on the computer. So it syncs constantly. So when I do stuff on my phone, it goes to my computer. I do stuff on my computer, it goes to my phone. So let me share my Evernote and kind of explain exactly what this is and the best way to describe it. So basically, the way I want you to understand this is, picture back in the day when you went to school and you had notebooks for different subjects, right? So you had notebooks for different subjects. You had a notebook for math, a notebook for science, a notebook for English, and whatever it is. But what the theory is with this is, in Evernote, is you create notebooks. But instead of naming them by a subject, like you have a notebook, like my wife has a notebook here, instead of having this notebook here and using it for one thing, in Evernote, you create notebooks. And I have many different notebooks, but I can tell you that the ones that I use the most, most is my prospect notebook, which I don't name prospects. I name it families I'm going to help next. That's a little something I've learned from Darren Hardy. And I love it because I truly love this, because I'm helping people, I'm paying it forward. And by having the families I'm going to help next, it's reminding me of what I'm going to do. So the families I'm going to help next is here. The other notebook I use a lot is the business docs. And let me just dive right in to how this works. So if I click on this notebook, I basically have here, guys, all the people that I am speaking to right now, okay? And when I speak to these people, I am dating and putting the information in exactly every day that I spoke to them, And FU is not, that's follow up. So some of you that may be looking at that, that's follow up. But this is me. Every time I speak to somebody, I am dating it and I am putting what we spoke about right in every Evernote. And the great thing is you can quickly go to the search area, and if you're looking for Rick, you could come up and all the Ricks are going to populate on the left-hand side and also all the ones you're looking for. So it's totally searchable. And it searches not only by the heading of the note, like in this case, the name, but it also is searching by the by anything in like the narrative portion. So the notebook is the families I'm going to help next, but these are the actual notes. So these are all the people in that notebook. Now, I know you guys got to see some of my prospects, but I want to share everything with you. So that's why some people are like, David, why are you going to share this with people? You know why? Because I want to give something that's going to be able to pay it forward and help you guys, right? So next is the business docs notebook. So in this notebook, guys, this is stuff that you're probably, I'm going to show you what I have in here, stuff for the business. You know, I use the 5-step invitation process to send invites to people. I have notes. Let me get into the business doc. So I have notes for everything. So like, here's my videos note under the business doc notebook. These are the videos that most often I send to people. Shakeology videos like Ever Feel Like This or the Breakthrough or the doctors, right? Actually, the Ever Feel Like This is the challenge group video. The programs that I most often talk to people about, T25, P90X3, PILE, 21-Day Fix, P90. And all of these links, these links are the ones you get from your Coach Online office. So instead of logging into Team Beachbody, going to your Coach Online office, going to the video library and finding the video on 21-Day Fix Extreme, if you end up having to send somebody something and it's the second time you're having to send somebody something that's the same thing you sent before, you need to create a system and you need to create a note for it. So for me, these are videos that I'm constantly sending people. I can quickly get these on my phone. I can quickly get them on the computer, right? Stuff about the performance line, core to force. This is the video about introducing Team Beachbody, about the coaching opportunity, 22-minute hardcore. All the videos are here. Other things I have, this is email messages that I send to my prospective coaches at the end of our challenge groups. Links, frequent links I send people, my YouTube channel to subscribe, my Facebook URL, the story about Kristen and I, our business story and how it changed our life from basically being 100 grand in debt to creating a 6-figure income and paying off our debt, right? All the different links I have in here. Stuff I use for my YouTube videos. Let me see what else. Oh, this is another one. The 5-step invitation process, right? So I have all 5 steps of everything I send people as I invite them to become charged our challenge group. So I remind myself what I need to explain to them and talk to them about. I have a little about me that I type up. So I send any new, say, cold leads that reach out to me, coach basics training, new challenger welcome messages, new challenger follow-up messages, new coach welcome letters that I send to my new coaches. All of this stuff, guys, is in my Evernote. Why I tell people they need to get on Home Direct Shakeology. I mean, guys, it's endless. Now, the thing I want to share with you guys is that I started with one notebook and one note. So the thing I challenge you is just to start. And as I realized I was sending somebody something that I've already answered before, I either created another notebook or another note, and I put it in certain places. So those are the 2 notebooks I use the most. Families I'm going to help next, business docs. The other ones I use is my customer lead program. So when I get new customers assigned to me through Beachbody, I, in fact, have a notebook for that, and I keep track of them in there. So that's there. These are all the other notebooks that I have. Another feature, guys, that I love is tags. Tags is a way that if you have a note, you know, for somebody, and let me give you an example. So if I create a new note and I type David Atkins, and I want this person is going to be in my April challenge group, and say my April challenge group was April 17th, and you can create any new tag. So if I put April 17th in, right, and then I kind of X this out, now I have that saved. If I go to tags or I go up here and search, anybody who I tagged with the April 17th challenge group will come up. And in this case, I have multiple challengers with that. So the point I'm trying to make with that, guys, is, and I'm going to delete this note, is that you can create tags within the notes to populate them in a certain way. So if you have a list of prospects, right? So you have 20 prospects and 5 of them are going to be in your challenge group. You can put that tag in for the date, the start date of your challenge group. And then it reminds you when your challenge group's going to start, you can search for that hashtag or that tag to find them. Another thing you could do, guys, within the notes is you can set reminders, okay? So you can simply set reminders with the little clock up here and add a date. So when you come in, you can see the reminders of exactly when you need to follow up with people. And it does give you alerts. So I use the reminders. But I could tell you guys the things I use the most are the business docs notebook and the families I'm going to help prospect notebook. I document everything. I can work 10 times faster because I am efficient with my Evernote and with the way I operate my business. You need to be treating this business like a business, not like a hobby. And when you treat it like a business, you're going to have amazing things that can happen to you in a quicker way because you're truly investing and taking the time to treat it like a business. You cannot be, all over the place disorganized. You'll forget people. You'll forget to follow up with people. You'll forget to invite people. When you're organized, you're much more efficient. So guys, that is basically, well, I don't know what I did there. That is basically how I use Evernote, and that's what I teach my entire team, and that's what Kristen and I use. I think it was unbelievable when I got introduced to this a while ago. So if you are a coach that's disorganized, or you are a coach or not a coach and you're looking to learn more about it, this is a great way when you sign up to be your coach or you're part of a team, so that in fact you can have all the tools and training like we give my team everything, so they have access to all of this tools and training like Evernote so they can be successful. So guys, if you found this video was helpful to you and you think there's another coach or another person that can benefit from this, please share this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. There'll be a subscribe button at the end. Also right here on my page, you can subscribe to the channel. There's a ton of content on here. My team training calls are on here. Whatever I can do to help any coaches or anybody be successful in their life, that's what I truly love to do. So guys, have a great night. Hope this video is of value to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.